Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my beautiful viewers. दिल की बातें वेडनेसडे लाइव शो विद नुसरत शफी और बहुत अच्छा वेदर हुआ है. आई होप आप सब लोग घूम फिर रहे होंगे, पिकनिक्स हो रही हैं और सब लोग कहीं ना कहीं तो ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं बिकॉज दिस इज़ अ प्रेशियस टाइम टू एंजॉय दिस वेदर. और जैसा कि हमेशा मैं एक अच्छा सा अपना कोटेशन भी शेयर करती हूँ. आज फिर रूमी भाई मुझे याद आ गए, तो आई एम शेयरिंग दैट कोटेशन विच इज़ वेयर एवर यू स्टैंड बी द सोल ऑफ दैट प्लेस, विच इज़ सो डीप. इसका मीनिंग जो है वो बहुत डीप है, दैट जहाँ भी हैं आपको उसी जगह पे अपने आप को उसमें ब्लेंड इन करना चाहिए. उस जगह पे यू हैव टू ब्लेंड इन योर सेल्फ इन दैट प्लेस. So be the soul of that place. And as usual, I'm going to give you my message, as our social media handle is at Voice of Toronto TV, or our email address is voiceoftorontotv@gmail.com, and our website is votmedia.ca. And give me your feedback at 905-6704-114 पे कॉल कीजिए. दिस इज़ अ लाइव शो. कॉल अस, आस्क क्वेश्चंस, एंड एज यूजुअल आई हैव अ ब्यूटिफुल गेस्ट. The person is amazing. I had a chance to meet and connect with her, and she's a networking expert. She meets lots of people. She's connected to almost I think on social media about 5,000 people, which is huge number, right? And she's beautiful. We are going to welcome Jasmine Patel. Hey Jasmine,
hi.
Welcome to my show Dil Ki Baatein.
Hi, thank you so much for having me on. It's such an honor.
You're welcome. So how was your day, Jasmine?
It was great, thank you.
Amazing. And were you busy all day with your work, social media, or what were you doing all day?
Just on social media, talking with people, connecting with other people, all that sort of thing,
Amazing. And introduce yourself briefly to my audience, and they're watching you at my show. So how did you come to Canada? From where did you come, and how the life started here?
Well, hello fellow audience, much love to you all. Thanks for watching. I am Jasmine Patel, and I'm originally from the US, but now I'm here in Canada, as you can see very clearly. Well, to sum it up, I'm a networking expert. I connect with people, I connect people with other people, I interview people, and I help people by being a friend to them and everything. And well, how I came to Canada, you say?
Yeah.
Well, 2.5 years ago, I was in the U.S. working as a licensed nursing assistant and everything, and I'm not going to bore you with the details of my story, but I connected with a lot of people from Pakistan. I got interviewed a lot, and I got connected to my husband, Pravin Patel, and she's an amazing guy, by the way. And we got married last year, and I came here in August of last year, and I've been here for the past 9 months.
Amazing. That's a beautiful combination. So you are from US and purely American,
yes.
And then you got married to an Indian person, which is amazing. And you both, I saw you at one of the event, and I saw you both dancing, and it was very high energy. And that's how I was attracted to that. I said, like, who is this? And that was a Bollywood song, and you were dancing like as if you understand each and every word of that. Yeah, so Jasmine, that's a really nice combination. Are you trying to speak the language, the Hindi or Urdu language?
Yes, I already know a little bit of Urdu, not much, but a few simple phrases. Mind if I share them with you?
Yeah, you can, no problem.
Well,
because this is basically my viewers, they speak English and Urdu both. Of course it's Canada, but it is an Urdu show. You can tell them what you know about in Urdu language.
Well, all right. Well, first of all, I know assalamu alaikum. That's hello, greetings.
Well, walaikum assalam.
Yes. Aapke sahe, that means how are you?
Uh-huh.
Metikun is I am good. I know Bai means brother. Api means older sister.
That's what you call me, Nusrat.
Yes. Respected Api.
Honored to be your sister.
Yeah. Inshallah, God willing, right?
Yeah, God willing.
And mashallah, keep all evil eyes off, right?
Yeah, of course, why not? That's amazing. You know that mashallah meaning as well?
Yes.
Okay, Yasmin, amazing. So viewers see, yes, Jasmine has so many good talents. We are going to explore during the show, and we will be asking her a couple of questions. And Jasmine is also doing podcast through StreamYard, yes, StreamYard.com. Anyways, so Jasmine, I have a question for you, okay? So let's dive into the questions. How important is communication in your personal and professional life?
Well, communication is, it's the fuel of all relationships, whether professionally or personally. If you don't have communication, if you don't talk with the other person, then nothing's gonna get done.
True.
You'll just stay where you are. But yeah, communication is really important. And you can either have ineffective communication or effective communication. And it's important to learn how to communicate effectively and in a way that you will not, offend the other person. Because that person might be from another country or another culture or another religion, that sort of thing.
Yeah, and that's what I like about you, Jasmine. You're so open to every communication. I had a couple of days talking to you and had a chance to speak on various topics that made me so comfortable that I'm speaking to the person who's understanding each and everything, although our backgrounds are different. And that is really, really amazing, and it's not with everyone. That's a special skill. Anyway, so we have another question there for you. So what are the biggest challenges you face when it comes to connecting with others?
Well, that's a really great question. Thank you for asking me.
You're welcome.
Biggest challenges? Well, at the beginning, I had some challenges because I was new to all this, and I really didn't have any experience connecting with others. But, the more I just dove in and all that, things got better. For example, when I first started, I was really shy. I couldn't talk to anyone, whether online or in person. So that was the biggest challenge for me, was getting over that shyness. But once I got over that, it was everything else flowed.
Yeah, and I could add to your conversation that once, if you, for example, there are challenges, most of the people, they don't feel like having that confidence to speak to the new person, because all of a sudden, if you are with the new person, that brings a little bit fears in your mind. Well, do I have that permission to ask this question or no? Or maybe this person might not get offended with somebody, which is a part of the challenges. All right. So next question is, how do you build trust with people you are working with?
Trust. Oh, I cannot stress this more. Trust is probably the most important aspect to having not only good communication, but just having a good relationship in general.
Yeah.
Because if you can't trust someone, then what's the point? There's no point.
Exactly.
So ways to build trust, just start communicating. Introduce yourself to the person, get the conversation going, and then, trust. But then again, there may be some people where you connect with. For example, I connected with you and I trust you. But then there might be other people that it may take a couple weeks or a couple months or a couple years.
Exactly.
The main thing is intuition. Stay connected to your intuition, and if you do, then you will instinctively know when to trust someone.
Very good answer to this question. And also, like when you met me, what were your views when you were like you met me? All of a sudden, we met at the coffee, and then what were your comments after that when you started having long conversations?
It was like, wow, she understands me. I understand her. She's a fun lady to be around.
Oh, thank you. And then you said, oh, it looks like it's been years we know each other.
Yeah. So, I told her, it was after I interviewed you that night. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't feel like the first time I met you. I feel like this is like our 1000th meeting or something.
Exactly. This is the vibes. I could say positive vibes, soul connection. There are thousands of people which I heard like God made people connected in the skies, but then you meet them time after time.
Right.
Yeah, and it depends. Anyways, so I have another question. How do you handle conflicts in collaborative environment?
That's another great question, Nusrat. Thank you for asking me that.
You're welcome.
To be honest, I don't have any problems. I don't have any challenges, in collaborating people with that sort of thing, because I've spent 2.5 years doing all that stuff. So I've gotten a lot better. And not only that, when I talk to anyone, I see them as a human being. And when you do that, there's like no way any problems can come in the way, in my opinion.
Great. And are you a person who is a team worker? Do you love to work with team or independently?
Very interesting question. So when I was younger, I wanted to work alone. When I was in school, I wanted to work alone. I didn't want to work with others. But now, of course I want to work in a team. It's so much fun, and it gets the job done faster, and you make new friends and learn new things. I could keep on going.
Yeah, great. That's me, because I love to work independently. Sometimes I do ask some suggestions.
Yes.
But then the main, the construction or the creative product is in my brain, how to build this thing. So that's how I take my own decisions in building something, the ideas or whatever project. But then having your own confident thinking makes a lot difference than you'd ask tens of people. But working with the team, of course, is important. Sometimes you have to work with lots of people. That is because if you don't know how to deal with different psychologies, that's another thing. So I believe if you are a person having a good communication, you can win everywhere, right?
Yes.
So Jasmine, what are the achievements in your life? What have you been doing like that makes you feel so happy?
Well, the biggest achievement in my life is just being here.
Wow.
Just me being here in Canada.
Really? You like more Canada than America?
Yes. I love Canada. Well, I love the area I'm in right now because there's so much cultural diversity. I feel like I belong. There's so much difference. I love it.
Yeah, I know, because of the diversity, you can find different people of different cultures, and you can exchange your views, and that makes it easier for you to know that it's not only like my own community and the same color, same race. You also learn from new people, right? And another question is, how do you manage your emotions and stay grounded during difficult conversations?
Well, to be honest, and I'm going to humiliate myself, but I'm still working on that. Sometimes I might get upset when talking about something difficult, but I've gotten better. I just take a couple of deep breaths and just repeat to myself, it's only temporary. It shall pass.
Yeah, that's true. And in fact, that's what we should do. Mostly I do yoga and I take deep breath, and that hardship time or that tough time, they just go off.
Right.
That's it. So Jasmine, very beautiful chats we are having here. Our viewers are watching. but at the same time we have a short break, and we'll be going to the short break and we'll come back and continue the same chat. Viewers, let's go to the short break and we'll be coming back soon. Keep watching Dil Ki Baatein.
I want to be a data scientist. That's something I'm passionate about. I want to bring a change in the medical aspect. Data scientists do collection of the data, then they analyze the data, and then they transform the data into meaningful conclusions. Algoma is unique because we get a chance to do one-on-one interaction with professor, and that's the best part.
The need of computer science graduate is huge. Nowadays, the industry demand is changing every day, and Algoma is adaptable. Algoma is changing its course content, changing the degree programs, and giving several certificate courses that the industry is actually looking for.
Personalized learning is the hallmark of Algoma's university experience. Algoma is offering the accelerated second degree. It's the only one in province.
Algoma not only just give us an in-campus experience and skill set, but they also help us develop how to present ourselves in real world. Where do I see myself in 5 to 10 years? I see myself working at some multinational corporation as a data scientist. This is the first step towards my journey.
Looking for a dream house?
Always have your own doctor and a realtor. There is no shortcut to experience and knowledge. You want to buy, sell, or invest? Residential or commercial? Experience the difference with us for Tahir, your full-time realtor for life.
It's good to dream big, to own a house and a business. Get residential and business loans. Get insurance to protect your dreams. Get your children in university education without monetary worries. Invite your family from back home to share your success in Canada. Me and my team of professionals will help you under one roof to settle down in Canada.
Amber Financial and Allied Services. Call now. 647-887-1696. Amber Financial and Allied Services. All services under one roof.
This Eid, many families around the world will be facing severe hunger and barely surviving on the brink of starvation. Don't forget them. You can make a difference through Muslim Welfare Canada's Global Qurbani and Zabiha initiative and help provide meals to those who need it the most. Please consider donating Qurbani meat to MWC's food banks in the Greater Toronto Area in Canada. Call us at 1-866-754-3111.
Welcome back from the break, viewers. We are watching Dil Ki Baatein. This show is today again in English language because my guest is English speaking. She's interesting personality and she's learning Urdu. Maybe one day we are going to have this show in Urdu with her. So let's go back to Jasmine again, where we were disconnected. And yes, Jasmine, so I have another question for you.
Okay.
So what role does empathy play in effective communication?
Oh man. Oh, that's such a beautiful question. Thank you for asking me.
You're welcome.
Empathy plays such an important role in communication. All right, first off, what is empathy? Empathy is being able to sense the other person's feelings. For example, I'm talking to you, right? I can sense what you're feeling right now as my own feeling. And, vice versa. And if that works in two ways, that makes it even better. So yeah, in communication, if you're empathetic towards the other person, then it will make it 10 times easier for you to be able to sense what the other person is thinking and vice versa.
Yeah, and I learned those 5 rules of being in most of the customer services jobs, this consultative behavior, empathetic, and so many other, like a good listener. So in empathy, when the customer is angry over the call, how you handle that customer, sense the feeling of that person. How, if for example, I was working with one of the logistics company, so most of the customers' products are not delivered on time, right? Mm-hmm. So that makes them angry, and with that you have to be empathetic. That's a good example. I'm just adding it to your details. Being empathetic means understand other person's feelings.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is the most powerful connection you have made in your life, and how did it impact you?
This is probably like my favorite question. Thank you for asking. And
You're
well,
welcome.
I can't pick one. There's actually a couple that I'd like to recognize. First off, it's well, of course, you. Because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. So, and of course, how it impacted me. Well, here I am. I'm on TV, and I'm sharing my views and everything.
Yeah. See, and it's the universe connects people. I believe in that. Well, we had no connection before, and somewhere in the mind you might be thinking once in a lifetime that I'll be at the TV interview and I'll be. It happens, right?
Yeah.
And I believe in that. So yeah, wonderful answer. And how has technology, another question, technology impacted the way we connect and communicate with others?
Well, first of all, if it weren't for technology, I would not be here talking to you, lovely audience, along with the amazing host, Nusrat Shafi.
Wow.
If it weren't for technology, we wouldn't have even connected. If it weren't for technology, I wouldn't be here in Canada.
Yes.
If it weren't for technology, I would still be in the US living my life. As you can see, technology is very important. Technology has the power to make a difference in people's lives. Now with everything else, technology is neither good or bad. It just depends how you use it. If you use it in a good way, if you use it as a tool, then things are good. But if you use technology for not so good reasons, then that's not really good at all.
Exactly.
Yes.
There are goods and bads for everything, and you can always choose the positive side of the whatever profession you are using, or whatever technology things, your tools are being used. This is how, because you can imagine how in cybersecurity, there is cybersecurity, people are misusing technology by scamming, by doing wrong things, doing frauds. That is the negative of it. So I believe it's up to us how to use that tool, right? So what roles does active listening play in effective communication?
Good one. I have a good answer for you as well. Okay, so a conversation, right? Communication is like playing a game of ping pong, right? You have the sender, the person who sends the ball over, which is whatever message that wants to be communicated. And then you got the other person that is the receiver, the one that gets the ball and whacks it back. And then it's the same old thing.
Exactly.
Listening is very important because, for example, say you're talking to me, I'm like this.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. And I'm like, huh? What did you say? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Sure.
That's not good. But if you're talking to me and I'm listening to you, you know, being present in the conversation, then I'm able to deliver a good response back to you. So guys, when you're talking to people, be a better listener. Listen. There's a reason why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you speak.
Beautiful. That's how, like, we all should understand how important it is when you are in a group of people in conferences or seminars. If you are just there to be present as a guest and that's it, eat and like take the refreshments and leave. If you don't listen, what are you learning from there?
Exactly.
So you have to have the time you spend to that place, you have to listen. And Jasmine, so what are your future endeavors? How do you see yourself 5 years after?
I've had people ask me that question before, and I can't answer that, and I'll tell you why. For me, I can't really plan things, you know? I go with the flow. Because if I plan things and say, okay, Nusrat, I'm going to be here doing this and doing all these other things in 5 years, I mean, do you really think I'm going to be there in 5 years from now? Probably not.
Exactly. Sometimes also I doubt this question.
For example, I got a good example. Do you think that 2.5 years ago when I was in the US that I would even possibly even think that I would be here right now, 2.5 years later?
Yeah.
Probably not. So that's why, I mean, sure, I plan a little, but not too much.
Yes, exactly. That's the main thing. You should plan and let the things go by the flow. If it doesn't happen, don't get discouraged. Don't get upset about it. So yeah, and what's your main thing? How do you get motivated?
By talking to people, by connecting with others. People, really, you know?
Yeah. So anything that when you are having lots of networking with lots of groups of people, is there any incident that happened in between? Some bad thing happened, or you found somebody not exactly what you were thinking, other than what you had in your mind, the character?
Well, yeah, I'll just say that when I first started all my social media networking and everything, this was when I was still single, not married. Like, more than 100 people contacted me and say, hey, can you be my boyfriend? No, girlfriend, sorry. Hey, can you marry me, please? I'm like, no. I just blocked them. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I know you find different people at social media. Well, it's different. Lots of people you don't know, they keep sending you friend requests, and so many people are just disturbing because they are sitting free. They don't have anything to do. Like, I think some people are just annoying, which is a part of social media.
Yeah.
We all have to, if we are at social media, we have to cooperate with it, but we should know how to handle that. That's the basic education, and I believe in that. Jasmine, so the music, let's go back to our music mode, okay? Lots of questions have been asked to you about being good communicator. So now I heard you singing one song that was in English. Would you like to share? And then we are going to have another song.
Oh, what song? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is my most favorite song. This is my mantra. It's called Don't Stop by Fleetwood Mac. So here I go. If you wake up and don't want to smile, if it takes just a little while, open your eyes and look at the day. You'll see things in a different way. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone.
Yesterday's gone, yes.
Yeah.
And remember, our famous one of the Pakistani song we sang together. Do you want me to sing with you?
Yeah, but I have to get the lyrics because I don't know.
You can take it out, no worries.
Hold
That
on.
was a beautiful song, and I think that song is getting so popular. You also, I think, posted somewhere.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me find it.
Take your time, no problem.
Da, 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 da. There we go. I think I got it. Oh, I got it. Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, great.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Azi Zameen Arasaman Inke Siwa Jana Kahan Badti Rahe Ye Roshani Jalta Rahe Ye Karawan Dil Dil Pakistan Jan Jan Pakistan Dil Dil Pakistan, Jan, Jan, Pakistan, Dil, Dil, Pakistan, Jan, Jan, Pakistan, Dil, Dil, Pakistan, Jan, Jan, Pakistan, Dil.
So amazing. That's amazing. I love this one. When I go ahead with you with this, it blends in so good with our voices.
Yes,
Yes,
good melody.
Yeah, so tell me some more songs which you like. What type of songs, mostly like what versions you like, which singer you like?
Well, I love a lot of songs. For me, if there's a good melody, if I can easily dance to it, it's a good song.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
And which Bollywood song do you like?
Well, okay, Dil Dil Pakistan is
Pakistani
my
song?
One of my favorites. Of course, I love the Pakistan national anthem as well. There's a few other songs. I don't quite know the name of them, but I really like singing to them.
Okay, and I saw you dancing on one of the Indian songs.
Yeah, which is the first time I've ever listened to that song.
Yeah, that was amazing. I was thinking how she understands and she's doing the same moves. So, well, do you have siblings?
Yes, I have one. I have one older brother.
Is he here in Canada or still back
No,
in the US?
he still lives in the US.
All right. So do they miss you, everybody at home, back home?
Yeah, they miss me.
Of course. And you might be missing them as well.
Well, of course, they're my family.
Yeah, of course. And how about your education? Do you want to start education, anything in Canada, like any courses?
To be honest, I don't know yet. I really don't.
Yeah, it's been 9 months.
Yeah.
But you can still start because most of the colleges, and we do have the government grants, you can. And your husband already, he's been here for a long time. And first you enjoy your marriage time. This is only 9 months.
Yeah.
I don't want you to keep going to the exams, quizzes, but still you have long time. You're a young lady, which is amazing. And would you like to share some other experiences of US when you were having, like when you were in teenagers?
Can you repeat that?
When you were having when you were in your teenagers.
Yes.
Would you like to share any experiences of the school or any good incident, any achievement, something that happened good in life?
Well, I was a teenager and I went to school and everything. I mean,
you learned all what you have right now.
Yes.
Okay, great. So Jasmine, would you like to give a message to our viewers?
Yes, yes, this is for you, my fellow audience, so please listen. You are fabulous human beings. I know I haven't met you, but I can just feel your vibes right now, and you are amazing. keep being the great human beings you are, you know, spread the love, spread the kindness, connect with people from different countries and everything. Step outside your comfort zone, follow your dreams, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for delivering such a beautiful message, and thanks for being at my show. And the show time is ending, Jasmine, and I was so happy, excited. It's so lovely meeting you here and sharing a lot of information. Viewers, Jasmine Patel is such a good networking expert. Get connected to her if you have any questions. She knows a lot about communication and a wonderful person, and she has a love for all the countries, which is very rare. She knows all about our musical things. She knows about the songs. She's still learning, and we wish her all the best for her future. Thanks again, Jasmine, and viewers, my show time is at the end. See you again at next Wednesday with another amazing, beautiful guest. Till then, bye. Allah Hafiz.